Welcome back to Hometown Magazine. My name is Michael Kelly. I'm your host tonight, and our guest is Rhonda Young. Rhonda Young is the director of the Kearsley Theater, and she is directing a production of a traditional melodrama called Curse You, Jack Dalton.
Right.
Why did you pick a melodrama?
Probably because the first play I was ever in was a melodrama, and it just smacked of nostalgia for me.
Did the kids discuss what they wanted, or was this just something that you and the administration picked?
Actually, it was so last minute that as soon as I found out that I was going to be able to do a show this fall, I went to the library and I sat for hours and just read through as many scripts as I could get to, and I kept stopping at melodramas. There was just something inside that said it should be a melodrama. And when I came to this particular one, I knew that this was it. I just knew.
What drew you to it?
The dialogue mainly. It had all of the standard curse you, egad.
Egad.
Yeah, exactly. Had all of the standard dialogue in it, and it moved very quickly, and it didn't require a lot of costume changes. It was something that we could do well without spending a lot of money or a lot of time, and we were already under time pressure to start.
Now, it opens December 29th?
That's right. We're going to have two performances on the 29th. There will be a matinee in the afternoon, and then opening night will be that night, that Thursday night. There will be a performance Friday night and then Saturday night. Now,
we talked about the fact that you have a love of theater, and this came to you when you were still in school. As an adult and a parent and a citizen and all that sort of thing, how have you managed to stay involved with theater over the years?
Volunteer mostly. Like I said, I was in Swartz Creek Summer Theater last year and had a part in Annie. Through my church, through Kearsley High School, I just kind of tried to stay closely connected as much as I could, just so that I could keep up to date on new things. Of course, I go to theater. I mean, that's a big thing. You go to U of M productions and Flint Youth Theater productions. That's just part of being in love with theater.
Yeah. Flint, oddly enough, has an awful lot of theater for a town this size. You mentioned the U of M and the Flint Youth Theater. The community players are getting increasingly good, and they've just celebrated, I think, their 60th year of continuous production. There's the New Vic Supper Theater downtown. There's the Buckham Alley Theater downtown. There's the Clio Cast and Crew, which is very vibrant. The Fenton Village Players. I mean, there's an awful lot of theater. Do you have any idea why a town or an area like the Genesee County area has so much theater?
I don't know, but wouldn't it be wonderful if Hollywood moved here? I really don't know why. Other than there's a lot more exposure than there used to be. You know, you see the Tony Awards and that kind of thing on television now. There's just a lot more exposure, and where I think before in the community at large, there was kind of a stigma that went with being in theater. You were the strange people, you were the bizarre people. Now it's okay. It seems to be more accepted, and people are finding out that theater is fun. It's hard work, but it's a lot of fun.
Are you drawn specifically to the stage, or would you like to do movie and television work as well?
I love the stage.
Yeah.
There's nothing like playing to a live audience.
Yeah.
I think if I were going to do this professionally from now until I died, I would be on the stage, or at least directing.
Have you ever thought of, you know, going off to New York and giving it a shot?
Yeah, but sometimes responsibilities don't let you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm raising a family of 4 children, and my oldest son is very involved in the theater. In fact, he told me recently that his life goal was to get a fine arts degree and be a theater coach. And so I'll get 3 jobs, work full-time. I don't care what I have to do. If that's what he wants to do, I'm going to make sure he gets to try it at least.
So that was a source of satisfaction to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.